Whew. Okay. Okay. So I'm not feeling my best, and I don't mean emotionally, maybe physically. I feel a little ran down, but I'm really thankful for Christmas. My friend Jonathan. Let me set this up really quick. My friend Jonathan um, asked me to open a gift. He told me to get it on camera. I didn't get that message um, right off the bat. Um, One thing I just want to say something really quick, and I'm doing this video as a forward video sitting here, and not a bunch of editing or anything like that. My friend Jonathan joined an old YouTube channel of mine back probably in 2016, 2017. He was always a supporter, always leaving nice comments, always asking me for the next video, and over a period of time we became friends. And then he just kept getting me excited, like, do YouTube and do this and do this and that and everything. And I was like, well, we'll see. And the truth of the matter is, I was always going to do it. I didn't realize it. My wife did, and Jonathan did too. But of course, that core you have in you about wanting to create is always there. I just needed time, and now I'm going balls to the wall. But anyways, not to go too off subject here. This guy, Jonathan, is truly an amazing friend. Always caring, always concerning for other people, takes care of his friends, a God willing man, just really sweet. And there were times when I was dealing with a lot of things that were very difficult, and just without asking, I'd get a card in the mail or a message, and I don't think he realizes how much that means to me. There wasn't a lot of people that I like in the world, but the people that I like wholeheartedly in every possible way. I try to like everybody, but it's difficult because you want positivity in your life. We exchange gifts from time to time. We did it last year and stuff like that. And gifts at the end of the day don't matter. The friendship and the fact of how great of a person he is what does. But now that I've gotten that out of the way, my God. Oh my God. Okay. You sent me a gift, and by the way, Jonathan, I'll have something on the way to you. It'll be there late, but you'll have something on the way. And I know you don't need it, this and that, but you're getting it. He sent me a gift, and I thought to myself, "Oh, cool. Well, maybe this should be something I'll open, like the first thing that I'll open early." And I didn't know what to expect, really. I don't. But I can tell you one thing: I was not expecting this. I open up and I see a casing. And when I open the casing, I'm thinking probably that some cool emulation system I could play, which would have been awesome, or anything would have been awesome. In fact, he told me he was making something for me. Yeah, hand making. He's really good at diverting attention. I opened this up, and oh my God, he got me a blue Sonic the Hedgehog modded Game Gear in perfect condition, reshelled, and it has an LCD, I think it's called an ISP screen on it. I wish I would have recorded myself, because when I opened this, I literally opened it up, I looked at it, and I just went, and then I just shut it, and I looked at my wife, and I just went like this. I just sat there like this, like, you gotta be kidding me, you did not do this. I got a Game Gear and it doesn't work. I need to get it recapped. I need to get all this stuff done. And it's kind of been on the back burner of things to get done. But like, this is just Jonathan. The most amazing gift, buddy. Like seriously, you did not have to do all that. But I am so grateful. And the great thing about it is that when I opened it up and looked at it, I immediately ran upstairs, I was grabbing all my games, and I literally felt like when I was like, I don't know, when I was 8. I remember when I was 8, I had a Game Boy, and my and there was this girl on the bus who I dated for 2 weeks, 2 weeks, who had a Game Gear, and I remember being blown away by this Game Gear, and I never had a new one, and because it's new, and I'm looking at it, it just brings back so many memories for me that means so much. And then I turned on the screen, and oh my God, I I've never in my life seen a Game Gear game look like this. I have never seen it. It was like getting a revitalized, like a remaster of your Game Gear games. It is so beautiful, and I've never wanted to play a Game Gear more in my entire life. I am blown away, completely blown away. Jonathan, again, you didn't have to do that, but thank you, buddy. Thank you. It it hit me. It did. It did. It is a very generous gift, and it's something that I'm going to love for the rest of my life. And it makes me want to go buy more Game Gear games and play it. It was beautiful. Again, from the bottom of my heart, Jonathan, thank you. You have always been a good friend. You have always been super supportive, and I appreciate you in so many ways. Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you my wife playing it because I want her to be the first one to turn it on because she's never played a Game Gear. And I'm going to show you how beautiful the system is. What a Christmas. Just what a Christmas. Wife, my beautiful cat and home, my work, my friends is all I need. But then to top it off, I get this amazing Game Gear from my buddy. I got the most amazing presents from my wife of these NES games that are just it's like she knew exactly what I wanted. Exactly. And I'm gonna have to show these two. I want to make it one big thing because when I opened her gifts, she managed to get me stuff that I never had, and she didn't even go into my game room and look at everything. And I have a ton of games, but she knew NES was released, and she picked these perfect ones. This one being an indie game with all these horror icons, and Total Recall, and Dick Tracy, which I wanted to go back and play because I always wanted to be that game since I was a kid, and it was such an amazing Christmas. I was so happy, and I just couldn't be any more grateful. So, to everybody. My wife, thank you for everything. I love you. To Jonathan, now that you've got me that Game Gear, I used to like you, but I might potentially be gay for you now, which I know is blasphemy, but it's just how it is. Yeah, and everybody else out there, just Merry Christmas. Everybody, every single person, Javier and buddy Andrew and Megaban and Bogey and anybody I can think of. I appreciate all of you guys. I love you so much, and yeah, Jonathan, you really took the freaking cake on this one, buddy. I already had a gift idea for you, but now my brain's going. Wait a second, wait a sec. Expect something in the mail soon. Thank you, my friend. Okay. Until next time. Alrighty, so after the video I just showed you, yeah, this is what I opened up, and I looked and it says Retro 6 on it, so that's why I was thinking this is probably some kind of cool like emulation console or something like that, but I was not expecting this. Like, I wish I would have filmed my reaction, Jonathan. I really do, because when I opened this thing up, I was like I literally closed it because I didn't know how to react to it. Now, this is my old Game Gear that I have right here that needs to be fixed. As you can see in here, I wish I could turn on, well, it does turn on the screen, but it doesn't, it's not working properly. But this over here, this is my kit of stuff I have. I have the original plugs, I have the magnifiers in the box, I have all my games. I even have this really nifty bag right here that holds everything, all my games in front and back. But check this out. Check this thing out. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this, baby. Oh, this is what I opened up and look at. Look at this thing. Pristine, beautiful, modded. It even has Sonic the Hedgehog in the back of it, and the screen on this thing. I had my wife, like I told you earlier, play it first. I'll put that in the corner over here really quick, but it is absolutely amazing. When you turn it on, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Have you ever seen such a crystal clear display on a game system ever? It's literally like Sega went in and they remastered their own games, because that's what it looks like. You can see it totally from every corner angle. It's amazing. This is like my childhood where I want to have a new one, and now I do. And the way I see the screen now is kind of how I saw it when I was a kid, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Everything about this Game Gear. Needless to say, I'll be buying so many more games and playing it. absolutely beautiful. My wife loves it. Again, once more, Jonathan, thank you so much, guys. I'll probably show you more on this later. This beautiful system, but yeah, I highly recommend in the future that you get one that has a mod like this because it's gorgeous, dude. Thank you, buddy. All right, I gotta get to gaming now. I'll talk to you guys later.